Future simple tense. Explanation, uses, and common mistakes. 1. What is the future simple tense? The future simple tense is used to talk about actions or events that will happen in the future. It often expresses promises, decisions, predictions, offers, and spontaneous actions. 2. How to form the future simple tense. Sentence structure. Positive sentences. Subject plus will plus base verb. Examples. I will call you later. She will help you with your homework. Negative sentences. Subject plus will not won't plus base verb. Examples. He won't go to the party. We won't finish the project on time. Questions. Will plus subject plus base verb. Examples. Will you help me? Will she travel to London? 3. When to use the future simple tense. A. Predictions about the future without evidence. Used when making predictions based on opinion or belief. Examples. I think it will rain tomorrow. She will be a great doctor someday. B. Spontaneous decisions. Decisions made at the moment of speaking, used when deciding something at the time of speaking. Examples. I will take a coffee, please. Oh, I forgot. I will call her now. C. Promises and offers, used to make promises or offer help. Examples. I will always love you. Promise. Don't worry, I will help you with your bags. Offer. D. Threats and warnings, used when warning or threatening someone. Examples. If you don't stop, I will tell the teacher. You will regret this decision. E. Future facts and general truths, used to state facts about the future. Examples. The sun will rise at 6 a.m. In the year 2100, humans will live on Mars. F. Formal requests and invitations, used for polite invitations or requests. Examples. Will you join us for dinner? Will you please help me with this task? 4. Common mistakes and how to fix them. A. Using will when another future form is better. I will go to the gym at 6 p.m. Fixed plan. I am going to the gym at 6 p.m. Better. Going to for planned actions. B. Using will for actions already decided. We will have a meeting next Monday. Planned. We are having a meeting next Monday. C. Forgetting to use the base form after will. He will to go to school. He will go to school. D. Using will in if clauses, conditional sentences type 1. If it will rain, I will stay home. If it rains, I will stay home. 5. Common time expressions used with the future simple. Tomorrow, I will see you tomorrow. Next week, month, year, she will travel next year. Soon they will call you soon. In plus time period, we will arrive in 2 hours. Someday, I will visit Japan someday. 6. Summary table. Use. Example. Predictions about the future. It will snow tomorrow. Spontaneous decisions. I will take the train instead. Promises and offers. I will help you with your bags. Threats and warnings. You will be sorry. Future facts and general truths. The sun will rise at 6 a.m. Formal requests and invitations. Will you join us for dinner? By understanding these rules, you will be able to use the future simple tense correctly in different situations. Future simple tense. Use 1. Predictions about the future without evidence. Examples. Positive forms. It will rain tomorrow. I will visit you soon. I will be rich one day. He will get married soon. She will reach her goals. She will change the world. I will be a better person. He will be a great athlete. The sun will rise tomorrow. He will graduate next year. I will go to the gym later. You will get a scholarship. I will write a book someday. You will be very successful. He will make a lot of money. We will become best friends. The internet will be faster. We will go on vacation soon. He will complete his degree. She will be a great teacher. He will find the perfect job. We will find a solution soon. We will have dinner at 7 p.m. We will see each other again. The store will open tomorrow. They will win the game today. I will find a new hobby soon. He will finish his work soon. We will have a better future. They will achieve their goals. You will feel better tomorrow. You will see the results soon. They will start a family soon. You will be proud of yourself. She will become a great artist. The children will grow up fast. She will get the job she wants. We will find a new job for you. She will find a way to succeed. You will become more confident. She will succeed in her career. He will receive good news soon. She will have a baby next month. She will become a famous singer. People will live in smart homes. You will become a better writer. I will get a promotion next year. The movie will be a huge success. He will learn to play the guitar. I will learn a new language soon. The world will be more connected. People will adapt to the changes. I will visit my family next year. We will have a reunion next year. I will help you with a project. They will move to a new city soon. They will fix the problem quickly. You will love this new restaurant. The team will improve next season. You will enjoy the concert tonight. The prices will increase next year. The team will win the championship. You will meet someone special soon. You will finish your homework soon. They will make peace in the future. The economy will recover next year. They will find peace and happiness. We will explore space in the future. We will get through this tough time. We will travel to Europe next summer. I will start my own business one day. I will make a big decision next week. He will become a millionaire someday. The future will be full of surprises. She will do great in the competition. People will live longer in the future. The government will make new policies. He will get his driver's license soon. We will make new friends at the party. They will enjoy the trip to the beach. She will become famous after this show. She will enjoy her vacation next month. He will travel the world in the future. You will be very happy with the result. The weather will get warmer next month. She will find a solution to the problem. The world will be different in 50 years. They will open a new restaurant in town. People will use flying cars in the future. People will use robots to do all the work. The city will expand in the next few years. The company will launch a new product soon. We will finish the project by the deadline. They will finish their project by next week. You will pass your exams with flying colors. People will use flying drones for deliveries. We will see significant changes in technology. He will have a big celebration for his promotion. The children will have a great time at the party. The children will be more independent when they grow up. Negative forms. It will not rain tomorrow. I will not visit you soon. I will not be rich one day. He will not get married soon. She will not reach her goals. She will not change the world. I will not be a better person. He will not be a great athlete. The sun will not rise tomorrow. He will not graduate next year. I will not go to the gym later. You will not get a scholarship. I will not write a book someday. You will not be very successful. He will not make a lot of money. We will not become best friends. The internet will not be faster. We will not go on vacation soon. He will not complete his degree. She will not be a great teacher. He will not find the perfect job. We will not find a solution soon. We will not have dinner at 7 p.m. We will not see each other again. The store will not open tomorrow. They will not win the game today. I will not find a new hobby soon. He will not finish his work soon. We will not have a better future. They will not achieve their goals. You will not feel better tomorrow. You will not see the results soon. They will not start a family soon. You will not be proud of yourself. She will not become a great artist. The children will not grow up fast. She will not get the job she wants. We will not find a new job for you. She will not find a way to succeed. You will not become more confident. She will not succeed in her career. He will not receive good news soon. She will not have a baby next month. She will not become a famous singer. People will not live in smart homes. You will not become a better writer. I will not get a promotion next year. The movie will not be a huge success. He will not learn to play the guitar. I will not learn a new language soon. The world will not be more connected. People will not adapt to the changes. I will not visit my family next year. We will not have a reunion next year. I will not help you with the project. They will not move to a new city soon. They will not fix the problem quickly. You will not love this new restaurant. The team will not improve next season. You will not enjoy the concert tonight. The prices will not increase next year. The team will not win the championship. You will not meet someone special soon. You will not finish your homework soon. They will not make peace in the future. The economy will not recover next year. They will not find peace and happiness. We will not explore space in the future. We will not get through this tough time. We will not travel to Europe next summer. I will not start my own business one day. I will not make a big decision next week. He will not become a millionaire someday. The future will not be full of surprises. She will not do great in the competition. People will not live longer in the future. The government will not make new policies. He will not get his driver's license soon. We will not make new friends at the party. They will not enjoy the trip to the beach. She will not become famous after this show. She will not enjoy her vacation next month. He will not travel the world in the future. You will not be very happy with the result. The weather will not get warmer next month. She will not find a solution to the problem. The world will not be different in 50 years. They will not open a new restaurant in town. People will not use flying cars in the future. People will not use robots to do all the work. The city will not expand in the next few years. The company will not launch a new product soon. We will not finish the project by the deadline. They will not finish their project by next week. You will not pass your exams with flying colors. People will not use flying drones for deliveries. We will not see significant changes in technology. He will not have a big celebration for his promotion. The children will not have a great time at the party. The children will not be more independent when they grow up. Question forms. Will it rain tomorrow? Will I visit you soon? Will I be rich one day? Will he get married soon? Will she reach her goals? Will she change the world? Will I be a better person? Will he be a great athlete? Will the sun rise tomorrow? Will he graduate next year? Will I go to the gym later? Will you get a scholarship? Will I write a book someday? Will you be very successful? Will he make a lot of money? Will we become best friends? Will the internet be faster? Will we go on vacation soon? Will he complete his degree? Will she be a great teacher? Will he find the perfect job? Will we find a solution soon? Will we have dinner at 7 p.m.? Will we see each other again? Will the store open tomorrow? Will they win the game today? Will I find a new hobby soon? Will he finish his work soon? Will we have a better future? Will they achieve their goals? Will you feel better tomorrow? Will you see the results soon? Will they start a family soon? Will you be proud of yourself? Will she become a great artist? Will the children grow up fast? Will she get the job she wants? Will we find a new job for you? Will she find a way to succeed? Will you become more confident? Will she succeed in her career? Will he receive good news soon? Will she have a baby next month? Will she become a famous singer? Will people live in smart homes? Will you become a better writer? Will I get a promotion next year? Will the movie be a huge success? Will he learn to play the guitar? Will I learn a new language soon? Will the world be more connected? Will people adapt to the changes? Will I visit my family next year? Will we have a reunion next year? Will I help you with the project? Will they move to a new city soon? Will they fix the problem quickly? Will you love this new restaurant? Will the team improve next season? Will you enjoy the concert tonight? Will the prices increase next year? Will the team win the championship? Will you meet someone special soon? Will you finish your homework soon? Will they make peace in the future? Will the economy recover next year? Will they find peace and happiness? Will we explore space in the future? Will we get through this tough time? Will we travel to Europe next summer? Will I start my own business one day? Will I make a big decision next week? Will he become a millionaire someday? Will the future be full of surprises? Will she do great in the competition? Will people live longer in the future? Will the government make new policies? Will he get his driver's license soon? Will we make new friends at the party? Will they enjoy the trip to the beach? Will she become famous after this show? Will she enjoy her vacation next month? Will he travel the world in the future? Will you be very happy with the result? Will the weather get warmer next month? Will she find a solution to the problem? Will the world be different in 50 years? Will they open a new restaurant in town? Will people use flying cars in the future? Will people use robots to do all the work? Will the city expand in the next few years? Will the company launch a new product soon? Will we finish the project by the deadline? Will they finish their project by next week? Will you pass your exams with flying colors? Will people use flying drones for deliveries? Will we see significant changes in technology? Will he have a big celebration for his promotion? Will the children have a great time at the party? Will the children be more independent when they grow up? Future simple tense, use to. Spontaneous decisions. Decisions made at the moment of speaking. Examples. Positive forms. I will do it later. I will give you a lift. I will be back shortly. I will answer the phone. I will take a break now. I will fix the issue now. I will help you with that. I'll be there in a minute. I will take the job offer. I will handle the payment. I will order the food now. I will join you for lunch. I will go with option 2. I will make dinner tonight. I will call a taxi for you. I will bring the car around. I will look into it for you. I will try to fix it myself. I will write a note for you. I will leave now to meet you. I will walk to the store now. I will buy the tickets for us. I will get you a glass of water. I will help you clean the house. I will go and check on that now. I will ask for more information. I will meet you at the entrance. I will start cooking dinner now. I will take care of that for you. I will answer that email for you. I will prepare the documents now. I will make a reservation for us. I will confirm the details later. I will check the flight schedule. I will try it and see if it works. I will speak with her immediately. I will send you an email about it. I will check the time and confirm. I will get in touch with the team. I will run to the store to get it. I will let you know if I can come. I will meet you at the restaurant. I will call back in a few minutes. I will grab my jacket and join you. I will finish this task right away. I will help you move the furniture. I will send you the report shortly. I will sign the contract right now. I will find out and get back to you. I will pick up the kids from school. I will call you when I am on my way. I will make sure it gets done today. I will get a new phone this weekend. I will take responsibility for this. I will complete the form right away. I will visit you later this evening. I will call you back in 5 minutes. I will let you know once I hear back. I will send you a text when I arrive. I will go out and buy some groceries. I will let them know about our plans. I will call customer service and ask. I will have a coffee before we start. I will go ahead and book the tickets. I will talk to the manager about this. I will go ahead and take care of that. I will bring the files to the meeting. I will go ahead and send the proposal. I will go ahead and make the purchase. I will book the flight for next month. I will send you the document right now. I will set up the meeting for tomorrow. I will get the paperwork ready for you. I will double check and get back to you. I will send an invitation for the event. I will start working on this project now. I will grab my coat and join you outside. I will take your suggestion into account. I will keep you updated on the situation. I will go ahead and schedule the meeting. I will meet you at the cafe in 10 minutes. I will call the doctor for an appointment. I will check if we have the item in stock. I will email you the documents after work. I will let you know as soon as I get there. I will take a few minutes to think about it. I will check the details and get back to you. I will update you once I get the information. I will check my schedule and get back to you. I will look into it right after this meeting. I will take a few minutes to respond to this. I will get the instructions from the manager. I will make sure to send you the details soon. I will look after the children while you work. I will drop by later to help you with the move. I will make a quick phone call to sort this out. I will take a look at your proposal later today. I will check with the supplier for availability. I will handle the communication with the client. I will start with this task and move on to the next one. Negative forms. I will not do it later. I will not give you a lift. I will not be back shortly. I will not answer the phone. I will not take a break now. I will not fix the issue now. I will not help you with that. I won't be there in a minute. I will not take the job offer. I will not handle the payment. I will not order the food now. I will not join you for lunch. I will not go with option 2. I will not make dinner tonight. I will not call a taxi for you. I will not bring the car around. I will not look into it for you. I will not try to fix it myself. I will not write a note for you. I will not leave now to meet you. I will not walk to the store now. I will not buy the tickets for us. I will not get you a glass of water. I will not help you clean the house. I will not go and check on that now. I will not ask for more information. I will not meet you at the entrance. I will not start cooking dinner now. I will not take care of that for you. I will not answer that email for you. I will not prepare the documents now. I will not make a reservation for us. I will not confirm the details later. I will not check the flight schedule. I will not try it and see if it works. I will not speak with her immediately. I will not send you an email about it. I will not check the time and confirm. I will not get in touch with the team. I will not run to the store to get it. I will not let you know if I can come. I will not meet you at the restaurant. I will not call back in a few minutes. I will not grab my jacket and join you. I will not finish this task right away. I will not help you move the furniture. I will not send you the report shortly. I will not sign the contract right now. I will not find out and get back to you. I will not pick up the kids from school. I will not call you when I am on my way. I will not make sure it gets done today. I will not get a new phone this weekend. I will not take responsibility for this. I will not complete the form right away. I will not visit you later this evening. I will not call you back in 5 minutes. I will not let you know once I hear back. I will not send you a text when I arrive. I will not go out and buy some groceries. I will not let them know about our plans. I will not call customer service and ask. I will not have a coffee before we start. I will not go ahead and book the tickets. I will not talk to the manager about this. I will not go ahead and take care of that. I will not bring the files to the meeting. I will not go ahead and send the proposal. I will not go ahead and make the purchase. I will not book the flight for next month. I will not send you the document right now. I will not set up the meeting for tomorrow. I will not get the paperwork ready for you. I will not double check and get back to you. I will not send an invitation for the event. I will not start working on this project now. I will not grab my coat and join you outside. I will not take your suggestion into account. I will not keep you updated on the situation. I will not go ahead and schedule the meeting. I will not meet you at the cafe in 10 minutes. I will not call the doctor for an appointment. I will not check if we have the item in stock. I will not email you the documents after work. I will not let you know as soon as I get there. I will not take a few minutes to think about it. I will not check the details and get back to you. I will not update you once I get the information. I will not check my schedule and get back to you. I will not look into it right after this meeting. I will not take a few minutes to respond to this. I will not get the instructions from the manager. I will not make sure to send you the details soon. I will not look after the children while you work. I will not drop by later to help you with the move. I will not make a quick phone call to sort this out. I will not take a look at your proposal later today. I will not check with the supplier for availability. I will not handle the communication with the client. I will not start with this task and move on to the next one. Question forms. Will I do it later? Will I give you a lift? Will I be back shortly? Will I answer the phone? Will I take a break now? Will I fix the issue now? Will I help you with that? Will I be there in a minute? Will I take the job offer? Will I handle the payment? Will I order the food now? Will I join you for lunch? Will I go with option 2? Will I make dinner tonight? Will I call a taxi for you? Will I bring the car around? Will I look into it for you? Will I try to fix it myself? Will I write a note for you? Will I leave now to meet you? Will I walk to the store now? Will I buy the tickets for us? Will I get you a glass of water? Will I help you clean the house? Will I go and check on that now? Will I ask for more information? Will I meet you at the entrance? Will I start cooking dinner now? Will I take care of that for you? Will I answer that email for you? Will I prepare the documents now? Will I make a reservation for us? Will I confirm the details later? Will I check the flight schedule? Will I try it and see if it works? Will I speak with her immediately? Will I send you an email about it? Will I check the time and confirm? Will I get in touch with the team? Will I run to the store to get it? Will I let you know if I can come? Will I meet you at the restaurant? Will I call back in a few minutes? Will I grab my jacket and join you? Will I finish this task right away? Will I help you move the furniture? Will I send you the report shortly? Will I sign the contract right now? Will I find out and get back to you? Will I pick up the kids from school? Will I call you when I am on my way? Will I make sure it gets done today? Will I get a new phone this weekend? Will I take responsibility for this? Will I complete the form right away? Will I visit you later this evening? Will I call you back in 5 minutes? Will I let you know once I hear back? Will I send you a text when I arrive? Will I go out and buy some groceries? Will I let them know about our plans? Will I call customer service and ask? Will I have a coffee before we start? Will I go ahead and book the tickets? Will I talk to the manager about this? Will I go ahead and take care of that? Will I bring the files to the meeting? Will I go ahead and send the proposal? Will I go ahead and make the purchase? Will I book the flight for next month? Will I send you the document right now? Will I set up the meeting for tomorrow? Will I get the paperwork ready for you? Will I double check and get back to you? Will I send an invitation for the event? Will I start working on this project now? Will I grab my coat and join you outside? Will I take your suggestion into account? Will I keep you updated on the situation? Will I go ahead and schedule the meeting? Will I meet you at the cafe in 10 minutes? Will I call the doctor for an appointment? Will I check if we have the item in stock? Will I email you the documents after work? Will I let you know as soon as I get there? Will I take a few minutes to think about it? Will I check the details and get back to you? Will I update you once I get the information? Will I check my schedule and get back to you? Will I look into it right after this meeting? Will I take a few minutes to respond to this? Will I get the instructions from the manager? Will I make sure to send you the details soon? Will I look after the children while you work? Will I drop by later to help you with the move? Will I make a quick phone call to sort this out? Will I take a look at your proposal later today? Will I check with the supplier for availability? Will I handle the communication with the client? Future simple tense. Use 3. Promises and offers. Examples. Positive form. I will love you forever. I will take care of you. I will never let you down. I will call you every day. I will never lie to you. I will always be there for you. I will keep your secret. I will never hurt you. I will find you a new job. I will always keep learning. I will pick up your groceries. I will fix your car for free. I will clean the house today. I will lend you my laptop. I will share my lunch with you. I will walk your dog this evening. I will teach you how to swim. I will give you a ride home. I will water the plants for you. I will carry your bags upstairs. I will show you how to do it. I will book the tickets for us. I will bring you a cup of tea. I will call the doctor for you. I will look after your kids tonight. I will do the laundry today. I will proofread your essay. I will sew your torn dress. I will make you a cup of coffee. I will repair your bicycle. I will take care of the dishes. I will share my notes with you. I will call the plumber for you. I will organize your files. I will edit your presentation. I will get you some medicine. I will teach you how to drive. I will iron your clothes for you. I will return your book next week. I will set up your new phone. I will make you a delicious cake. I will feed the baby while you rest. I will help you pack for your trip. I will replace the broken chair. I will always tell you the truth. I will stay by your side no matter what. I will do whatever it takes to protect you. I will work hard to achieve my dreams. I will finish my project on time. I will be the best version of myself. I will take responsibility for my actions. I will never disappoint my parents. I will be a better person starting today. I will improve my habits. I will support you in your decisions. I will always stand by my family. I will pay you back as soon as possible. I will come to your wedding. I will never forget my childhood friends. I will complete my studies successfully. I will always be honest with you. I will respect your wishes. I will fight for what I believe in. I will keep my promise no matter what. I will never break your trust. I will study hard for my exams. I will send you the money next week. I will buy you a gift for your birthday. I will always protect my little brother. I will never ignore your advice again. I will keep my promise to visit you. I will take my health seriously from now on. I will call my grandparents more often. I will never stop believing in myself. I will exercise regularly. I will complete my assignments on time. I will not waste my time anymore. I will become a responsible person. I will do better in my next test. I will listen more carefully to others. I will write a review for your business. I will help you with your resume. I will help you practice for your interview. I will treat people with kindness. I will never stop chasing my dreams. I will stay positive no matter what. I will help you with your homework. I will drive you to work tomorrow. I will cook dinner for you tonight. I will assist you in your project. I will donate to your fundraiser. I will babysit for you this weekend. I will deliver the package for you. I will remember this moment forever. I will do my best to make you happy. I will prepare a meal plan for you. I will buy you a new notebook. I will write down the meeting minutes. I will help you move to your new house. I will take care of your cat while you're away. Negative forms. I will not hurt you. I will not lie to you. I will not stay positive. I will not fix your car. I will not keep learning. I will not love you forever. I will not take care of you. I will not let you down. I will not keep your secret. I will not call you every day. I will not tell you the truth. I will not stand by my family. I will not pay you back soon. I will not come to your wedding. I will not be honest with you. I will not respect your wishes. I will not fight for what I believe in. I will not keep my promise. I will not break your trust. I will not pick up your groceries. I will not clean the house today. I will not lend you my laptop. I will not share my lunch with you. I will not walk your dog. I will not teach you how to swim. I will not give you a ride home. I will not water the plants. I will not carry your bags upstairs. I will not show you how to do it. I will not book the tickets. I will not bring you a cup of tea. I will not help you move. I will not call the doctor for you. I will not look after your kids. I will not do the laundry today. I will not take care of your cat. I will not iron your clothes. I will not return your book. I will not set up your new phone. I will not make you a cake. I will not feed the baby. I will not help you pack. I will not replace the chair. I will not write a review. I will not get you medicine. I will not teach you how to drive. I will not help you with your resume. I will not help you practice. I will not find you a job. I will not assist you. I will not sew your dress. I will not make you coffee. I will not repair your bicycle. I will not donate to your fundraiser. I will not babysit for you. I will not deliver the package. I will not call the plumber. I will not organize your files. I will not edit your presentation. I will not prepare a meal plan. I will not buy you a notebook. I will not proofread your essay. I will not take care of the dishes. I will not share my notes. I will not remember this moment forever. I will not disappoint my parents. I will not be a better person starting today. I will not improve my habits. I will not support you in your decisions. I will not study hard for my exams. I will not send you the money next week. I will not buy you a gift for your birthday. I will not protect my little brother. I will not ignore your advice. I will not keep my promise to visit you. I will not take my health seriously. I will not call my grandparents more often. I will not stop believing in myself. I will not exercise regularly. I will not complete my assignments on time. I will not waste my time anymore. I will not become a responsible person. I will not do better in my next test. I will not listen carefully to others. I will not treat people with kindness. I will not stop chasing my dreams. I will not help you with your homework. I will not drive you to work tomorrow. I will not cook dinner for you tonight. Will not do my best to make you happy. I will not always be there for you. I will not stay by your side no matter what. I will not do whatever it takes to protect you. I will not work hard to achieve my dreams. I will not finish my project on time. I will not be the best version of myself. I will not take responsibility for my actions. I will not write down the meeting minutes. I will not forget my childhood friends. I will not complete my studies successfully. Question forms. Will you lie to me? Will you hurt me? Will you exercise regularly? Will you keep learning? Will you stay positive? Will you fix my car? Will you walk my dog? Will you water the plants? Will you help me move? Will you iron my clothes? Will you return my book? Will you make me a cake? Will you feed the baby? Will you help me pack? Will you replace the chair? Will you write a review? Will you help me practice? Will you find me a job? Will you assist me? Will you babysit for me? Will you deliver the package? Will you call the plumber? Will you organize my files? Will you sew my dress? Will you make me coffee? Will you repair my bicycle? Will you share your notes? Will you get me medicine? Will you love me forever? Will you take care of me? Will you let me down? Will you call me every day? Will you always be there for me? Will you keep my secret? Will you tell me the truth? Will you stand by your family? Will you pay me back soon? Will you come to my wedding? Will you improve your habits? Will you be honest with me? Will you respect my wishes? Will you fight for what you believe in? Will you keep your promise? Will you break my trust? Will you ignore my advice? Will you stop believing in yourself? Will you show me how to do it? Will you book the tickets? Will you bring me a cup of tea? Will you donate to my fundraiser? Will you edit my presentation? Will you prepare a meal plan? Will you buy me a notebook? Will you take care of the dishes? Will you proofread my essay? Will you teach me how to drive? Will you pick up my groceries? Will you carry my bags upstairs? Will you clean the house today? Will you lend me your laptop? Will you share your lunch with me? Will you teach me how to swim? Will you give me a ride home? Will you set up my new phone? Will you call the doctor for me? Will you look after my kids? Will you do the laundry today? Will you take care of my cat? Will you keep your promise to visit me? Will you take your health seriously? Will you finish your project on time? Will you treat people with kindness? Will you stop chasing your dreams? Will you call your grandparents more often? Will you study hard for your exams? Will you send me the money next week? Will you buy me a gift for my birthday? Will you protect your little brother? Will you stay by my side no matter what? Will you remember this moment forever? Will you do your best to make me happy? Will you do whatever it takes to protect me? Will you work hard to achieve your dreams? Will you be the best version of yourself? Will you take responsibility for your actions? Will you disappoint your parents? Will you be a better person starting today? Will you forget your childhood friends? Will you complete your studies successfully? Will you support me in my decisions? Will you complete your assignments on time? Will you waste your time anymore? Will you become a responsible person? Will you do better in your next test? Will you cook dinner for me tonight? Will you help me with my resume? Will you write down the meeting minutes? Future simple tense. Use for threats and warnings. Examples. Positive forms. I will make you cry. You will be left behind. I will take this to court. I will destroy your plans. I will turn my back on you. I will stop supporting you. You will be sorry for this. I will ruin your reputation. I will never help you again. I will ensure that you fail. I will make you pay for this. I will never trust you again. I will expose your bad habits. You will regret this decision. I will embarrass you in public. I will warn everyone about you. I will never respect you again. I will kick you out of my team. I will post proof of your lies. I will take my revenge one day. I will destroy your confidence. I will kick you out of my house. I will never speak to you again. I will make your life miserable. I will take everything from you. You will never be trusted again. I will tell everyone your secret. I will find a way to get revenge. You will get caught if you steal. I will never forgive you for this. I will expose the truth about you. I will never forget this betrayal. You will lose my trust if you lie. I will punish you if you lie again. I will stop talking to you forever. I will make you regret ignoring me. You will face serious consequences. You will regret ignoring my advice. I will ruin your chances of success. I will make you regret this decision. I will take legal action against you. I will make sure you suffer for this. You will get in trouble for cheating. I will show your messages to everyone. I will ensure you regret what you did. You will get hurt if you don't listen. You will ruin your chances of winning. I will report you if you steal from me. You will struggle if you don't prepare. You will fail if you don't work harder. I will tell the boss about your mistake. You will be late if you don't leave now. You will get fired if you don't improve. I will fire you if you don't do your job. You will never recover from this mistake. You will pay the price for your mistakes. I will call the police if you don't leave. I will block you if you keep bothering me. I will find someone better to replace you. You will fail the test if you don't study. You will be responsible for this disaster. You will be alone if you push people away. You will be in danger if you don't listen. I will spread the truth about what you did. You will miss the train if you don't hurry. You will fall if you don't watch your step. You will fall behind if you don't practice. You will miss out if you don't take action. You will lose your job if you're late again. You will have a hard time finding a new job. You will be punished if you break the rules. You will never get another chance like this. I will break our friendship if you betray me. I will expose your lies in front of everyone. I will call your parents if you don't behave. You will be responsible for the consequences. You will lose everything if you don't change. You will suffer if you make the wrong choice. You will hurt yourself if you're not careful. You will ruin your career with bad decisions. I will cancel our deal if you don't cooperate. You will get lost if you don't follow the map. I will report your bad behavior to the manager. You will run out of money if you keep spending. You will break your phone if you drop it again. I will break your phone if you touch mine again. I will give you a hard time if you don't listen. You will be disappointed if you expect too much. You will run out of time if you keep wasting it. You will fail if you don't change your attitude. You will hurt your loved ones with your actions. You will lose all your friends if you keep lying. You will end up alone if you keep acting this way. You will be in trouble if you don't tell the truth. You will lose the opportunity if you don't act now. You will get sick if you don't take care of yourself. You will be embarrassed if you don't check your work. You will lose your privileges if you break the rules. You will damage your health if you don't stop smoking. You will have a terrible experience if you continue this. Negative forms. I will not make you cry. You will not be left behind. I will not take this to court. I will not destroy your plans. I will not turn my back on you. I will not stop supporting you. You will not be sorry for this. I will not ruin your reputation. I will never help you again. I will not ensure that you fail. I will not make you pay for this. I will never trust you again. I will not expose your bad habits. You will not regret this decision. I will not embarrass you in public. I will not warn everyone about you. I will never respect you again. I will not kick you out of my team. I will not post proof of your lies. I will not take my revenge one day. I will not destroy your confidence. I will not kick you out of my house. I will never speak to you again. I will not make your life miserable. I will not take everything from you. You will never be trusted again. I will not tell everyone your secret. I will not find a way to get revenge. You will not get caught if you steal. I will never forgive you for this. I will not expose the truth about you. I will never forget this betrayal. You will not lose my trust if you lie. I will not punish you if you lie again. I will not stop talking to you forever. I will not make you regret ignoring me. You will not face serious consequences. You will not regret ignoring my advice. I will not ruin your chances of success. I will not make you regret this decision. I will not take legal action against you. I will not make sure you suffer for this. You will not get in trouble for cheating. I will not show your messages to everyone. I will not ensure you regret what you did. You will not get hurt if you don't listen. You will not ruin your chances of winning. I will not report you if you steal from me. You will not struggle if you don't prepare. You will not fail if you don't work harder. I will not tell the boss about your mistake. You will not be late if you don't leave now. You will not get fired if you don't improve. I will not fire you if you don't do your job. You will never recover from this mistake. You will not pay the price for your mistakes. I will not call the police if you don't leave. I will not block you if you keep bothering me. I will not find someone better to replace you. You will not fail the test if you don't study. You will not be responsible for this disaster. You will not be alone if you push people away. You will not be in danger if you don't listen. I will not spread the truth about what you did. You will not miss the train if you don't hurry. You will not fall if you don't watch your step. You will not fall behind if you don't practice. You will not miss out if you don't take action. You will not lose your job if you're late again. You will not have a hard time finding a new job. You will not be punished if you break the rules. You will never get another chance like this. I will not break our friendship if you betray me. I will not expose your lies in front of everyone. I will not call your parents if you don't behave. You will not be responsible for the consequences. You will not lose everything if you don't change. You will not suffer if you make the wrong choice. You will not hurt yourself if you're not careful. You will not ruin your career with bad decisions. I will not cancel our deal if you don't cooperate. You will not get lost if you don't follow the map. I will not report your bad behavior to the manager. You will not run out of money if you keep spending. You will not break your phone if you drop it again. I will not break your phone if you touch mine again. I will not give you a hard time if you don't listen. You will not be disappointed if you expect too much. You will not run out of time if you keep wasting it. You will not fail if you don't change your attitude. You will not hurt your loved ones with your actions. You will not lose all your friends if you keep lying. You will not end up alone if you keep acting this way. You will not be in trouble if you don't tell the truth. You will not lose the opportunity if you don't act now. You will not get sick if you don't take care of yourself. You will not be embarrassed if you don't check your work. You will not lose your privileges if you break the rules. You will not damage your health if you don't stop smoking. You will not have a terrible experience if you continue this. Question forms. Will I make you cry? Will you be left behind? Will I take this to court? Will I destroy your plans? Will I turn my back on you? Will I stop supporting you? Will you be sorry for this? Will I ruin your reputation? Will I ever help you again? Will I ensure that you fail? Will I make you pay for this? Will I ever trust you again? Will I expose your bad habits? Will you regret this decision? Will I embarrass you in public? Will I warn everyone about you? Will I ever respect you again? Will I kick you out of my team? Will I post proof of your lies? Will I take my revenge one day? Will I destroy your confidence? Will I kick you out of my house? Will I ever speak to you again? Will I make your life miserable? Will I take everything from you? Will you ever be trusted again? Will I tell everyone your secret? Will I find a way to get revenge? Will you get caught if you steal? Will I ever forgive you for this? Will I expose the truth about you? Will I ever forget this betrayal? Will you lose my trust if you lie? Will I punish you if you lie again? Will I stop talking to you forever? Will I make you regret ignoring me? Will you face serious consequences? Will you regret ignoring my advice? Will I ruin your chances of success? Will I make you regret this decision? Will I take legal action against you? Will I make sure you suffer for this? Will you get in trouble for cheating? Will I show your messages to everyone? Will I ensure you regret what you did? Will you get hurt if you don't listen? Will you ruin your chances of winning? Will I report you if you steal from me? Will you struggle if you don't prepare? Will you fail if you don't work harder? Will I tell the boss about your mistake? Will you be late if you don't leave now? Will you get fired if you don't improve? Will I fire you if you don't do your job? Will you ever recover from this mistake? Will you pay the price for your mistakes? Will I call the police if you don't leave? Will I block you if you keep bothering me? Will I find someone better to replace you? Will you fail the test if you don't study? Will you be responsible for this disaster? Will you be alone if you push people away? Will you be in danger if you don't listen? Will I spread the truth about what you did? Will you miss the train if you don't hurry? Will you fall if you don't watch your step? Will you fall behind if you don't practice? Will you miss out if you don't take action? Will you lose your job if you're late again? Will you have a hard time finding a new job? Will you be punished if you break the rules? Will you ever get another chance like this? Will I break our friendship if you betray me? Will I expose your lies in front of everyone? Will I call your parents if you don't behave? Will you be responsible for the consequences? Will you lose everything if you don't change? Will you suffer if you make the wrong choice? Will you hurt yourself if you're not careful? Will you ruin your career with bad decisions? Will I cancel our deal if you don't cooperate? Will you get lost if you don't follow the map? Will I report your bad behavior to the manager? Will you run out of money if you keep spending? Will you break your phone if you drop it again? Will I break your phone if you touch mine again? Will I give you a hard time if you don't listen? Will you be disappointed if you expect too much? Will you run out of time if you keep wasting it? Will you fail if you don't change your attitude? Will you hurt your loved ones with your actions? Will you lose all your friends if you keep lying? Will you end up alone if you keep acting this way? Will you be in trouble if you don't tell the truth? Will you lose the opportunity if you don't act now? Will you get sick if you don't take care of yourself? Will you be embarrassed if you don't check your work? Will you lose your privileges if you break the rules? Will you damage your health if you don't stop smoking? Future simple tense, use 5. Future facts and general truths. Examples. Positive forms. The sun will be hot. Fish will swim in water. Oil will float on water. Leaves will fall in autumn. The earth will remain round. The sun will warm the earth. Glass will break if dropped. Tomorrow will be another day. The oceans will remain salty. Summer will come after spring. The stars will shine at night. Time will keep moving forward. Plants will die without water. A seed will grow into a plant. Atoms will make up all matter. Rain will fall from the clouds. People will age as time passes. The moon will reflect sunlight. A baby will grow into an adult. The earth will absorb sunlight. Clouds will move with the wind. The earth will spin on its axis. New stars will be born in space. The universe will keep expanding. Birds will migrate in the winter. Technology will shape the future. Stars will explode as supernovae. Water will evaporate when heated. Fire will produce heat and light. Fire will burn anything flammable. The grass will grow when it rains. Winter will be colder than summer. The moon will influence the tides. The continents will keep drifting. New species will evolve over time. Volcanoes will erupt occasionally. The seasons will change every year. Electricity will power our devices. The days will get longer in summer. People will need sleep every night. Light will travel faster than sound. Computers will get faster over time. The ocean will remain vast and deep. A full moon will appear every month. The sun will rise earlier in summer. Stars will twinkle in the night sky. The tide will rise and fall as usual. The sun will set in the west tonight. Babies will cry when they are hungry. There will be 60 seconds in a minute. The clock will strike 12 at midnight. Daylight will return after the night. A new year will start on January 1st. Paper will burn when exposed to fire. The moon will appear in the night sky. A caterpillar will become a butterfly. New technology will emerge every year. The sky will look blue during the day. Blood will circulate through the body. The laws of physics will never change. The sun will rise in the east tomorrow. Water will freeze at 0 degrees Celsius. People will always need food and water. Dogs will bark when they see strangers. The ice will melt in warm temperatures. Winds will carry clouds across the sky. The sun will provide energy for plants. Oxygen will be necessary for human life. Shadows will form when light is blocked. The ocean waves will crash on the shore. Humans will explore new planets one day. People will always dream while sleeping. The Earth will continue to orbit the sun. The sun will always shine during the day. People will continue to use the internet. The air will be thinner at high altitudes. Eclipses will happen at predictable times. The human heart will beat throughout life. The North Pole will be cold all year round. The weather will change throughout the year. Bacteria will multiply in warm environments. A rainbow will form after rain and sunshine. Hurricanes will form over warm ocean waters. The sky will darken when a storm approaches. Technology will keep advancing in the future. The wind will blow from different directions. The Milky Way will contain billions of stars. Mountains will remain standing for centuries. Gravity will pull everything toward the earth. Metal will rust when exposed to water and air. Humans will breathe oxygen as long as they live. There will always be new discoveries in science. Rainforests will remain essential to the planet. The speed of light will be constant in a vacuum. Sound will travel through air, water, and solids. The internet will remain a source of information. The planets will continue to revolve around the sun. People will continue to communicate through language. Electricity will always flow through a closed circuit. The Earth will complete one orbit around the sun in a year. Negative forms. The sun will not be hot. Fish will not swim in water. Oil will not float on water. Leaves will not fall in autumn. The earth will not remain round. The sun will not warm the earth. Glass will not break if dropped. Tomorrow will not be another day. The oceans will not remain salty. Summer will not come after spring. The stars will not shine at night. Time will not keep moving forward. Plants will not die without water. A seed will not grow into a plant. Atoms will not make up all matter. Rain will not fall from the clouds. People will not age as time passes. The moon will not reflect sunlight. A baby will not grow into an adult. The earth will not absorb sunlight. Clouds will not move with the wind. The earth will not spin on its axis. New stars will not be born in space. The universe will not keep expanding. Birds will not migrate in the winter. Technology will not shape the future. Stars will not explode as supernovae. Water will not evaporate when heated. Fire will not produce heat and light. Fire will not burn anything flammable. The grass will not grow when it rains. Winter will not be colder than summer. The moon will not influence the tides. The continents will not keep drifting. New species will not evolve over time. Volcanoes will not erupt occasionally. The seasons will not change every year. Electricity will not power our devices. The days will not get longer in summer. People will not need sleep every night. Light will not travel faster than sound. Computers will not get faster over time. The ocean will not remain vast and deep. A full moon will not appear every month. The sun will not rise earlier in summer. Stars will not twinkle in the night sky. The tide will not rise and fall as usual. The sun will not set in the west tonight. Babies will not cry when they are hungry. There will not be 60 seconds in a minute. The clock will not strike 12 at midnight. Daylight will not return after the night. A new year will not start on January 1st. Paper will not burn when exposed to fire. The moon will not appear in the night sky. A caterpillar will not become a butterfly. New technology will not emerge every year. The sky will not look blue during the day. Blood will not circulate through the body. The laws of physics will not change. The sun will not rise in the east tomorrow. Water will not freeze at 0 degrees Celsius. People will not always need food and water. Dogs will not bark when they see strangers. The ice will not melt in warm temperatures. Winds will not carry clouds across the sky. The sun will not provide energy for plants. Oxygen will not be necessary for human life. Shadows will not form when light is blocked. The ocean waves will not crash on the shore. Humans will not explore new planets one day. People will not always dream while sleeping. The earth will not continue to orbit the sun. The sun will not always shine during the day. People will not continue to use the internet. The air will not be thinner at high altitudes. Eclipses will not happen at predictable times. The human heart will not beat throughout life. The North Pole will not be cold all year round. The weather will not change throughout the year. Bacteria will not multiply in warm environments. A rainbow will not form after rain and sunshine. Hurricanes will not form over warm ocean waters. The sky will not darken when a storm approaches. Technology will not keep advancing in the future. The wind will not blow from different directions. The Milky Way will not contain billions of stars. Mountains will not remain standing for centuries. Gravity will not pull everything toward the earth. Metal will not rust when exposed to water and air. Humans will not breathe oxygen as long as they live. There will not always be new discoveries in science. Rainforests will not remain essential to the planet. The speed of light will not be constant in a vacuum. Sound will not travel through air, water, and solids. The internet will not remain a source of information. The planet will not continue to revolve around the sun. People will not continue to communicate through language. Electricity will not always flow through a closed circuit. The Earth will not complete one orbit around the Sun in a year. Question forms. Will the sun be hot? Will fish swim in water? Will oil float on water? Will leaves fall in autumn? Will the earth remain round? Will the sun warm the earth? Will glass break if dropped? Will tomorrow be another day? Will the oceans remain salty? Will summer come after spring? Will the stars shine at night? Will time keep moving forward? Will plants die without water? Will a seed grow into a plant? Will atoms make up all matter? Will rain fall from the clouds? Will people age as time passes? Will the moon reflect sunlight? Will a baby grow into an adult? Will the earth absorb sunlight? Will clouds move with the wind? Will the earth spin on its axis? Will new stars be born in space? Will the universe keep expanding? Will birds migrate in the winter? Will technology shape the future? Will stars explode as supernovae? Will water evaporate when heated? Will fire produce heat and light? Will fire burn anything flammable? Will the grass grow when it rains? Will winter be colder than summer? Will the moon influence the tides? Will the continents keep drifting? Will new species evolve over time? Will volcanoes erupt occasionally? Will the seasons change every year? Will electricity power our devices? Will the days get longer in summer? Will people need sleep every night? Will light travel faster than sound? Will computers get faster over time? Will the ocean remain vast and deep? Will a full moon appear every month? Will the sun rise earlier in summer? Will stars twinkle in the night sky? Will the tide rise and fall as usual? Will the sun set in the west tonight? Will babies cry when they are hungry? Will there be 60 seconds in a minute? Will the clock strike 12 at midnight? Will daylight return after the night? Will a new year start on January 1st? Will paper burn when exposed to fire? Will the moon appear in the night sky? Will a caterpillar become a butterfly? Will new technology emerge every year? Will the sky look blue during the day? Will blood circulate through the body? Will the laws of physics change? Will the sun rise in the east tomorrow? Will water freeze at 0 degrees Celsius? Will people always need food and water? Will dogs bark when they see strangers? Will the ice melt in warm temperatures? Will winds carry clouds across the sky? Will the sun provide energy for plants? Will oxygen be necessary for human life? Will shadows form when light is blocked? Will the ocean waves crash on the shore? Will humans explore new planets one day? Will people always dream while sleeping? Will the earth continue to orbit the sun? Will the sun always shine during the day? Will people continue to use the internet? Will the air be thinner at high altitudes? Will eclipses happen at predictable times? Will the human heart beat throughout life? Will the North Pole be cold all year round? Will the weather change throughout the year? Will bacteria multiply in warm environments? Will a rainbow form after rain and sunshine? Will hurricanes form over warm ocean waters? Will the sky darken when a storm approaches? Will technology keep advancing in the future? Future simple tense. Use 6. Formal requests and invitations. Examples. Will you kindly send me the document for review? Will you help us organize the workshop next week? Will you kindly share the agenda for the meeting? Will you kindly confirm the booking for the venue? Will you be able to send me your feedback by Friday? Will you kindly respond to the invitation by Monday? Will you be able to attend the seminar on Wednesday? Will you kindly approve the budget for next week? Will you kindly send me the updated file by tomorrow? Will you be able to attend the conference next month? Will you assist us in coordinating the event schedule? Will you kindly update us on the status of the project? Will you kindly provide an update on the pending tasks? Will you kindly join us for an afternoon tea on Sunday? Will you please share your thoughts on the new proposal? Will you please remind me of the deadline for this task? Will you be available to meet with us tomorrow afternoon? Will you kindly clarify the terms of the contract for us? Will you assist us with the agenda for the board meeting? Will you please clarify the details of the new procedure? Will you assist us with the registration for the seminar? Will you be attending the fundraising event this weekend? Will you kindly assist us in preparing for the conference? Will you kindly send over the revised document for review? Will you be attending the awards ceremony on December 1st? Will you be available to join the lunch meeting next week? Will you confirm your attendance for the meeting on Monday? Will you please confirm the time for the meeting next week? Will you confirm whether you can attend the upcoming event? Will you be able to attend the lecture on the 5th of March? Will you please help us with the preparations for the event? Will you consider attending the Leadership Summit this fall? Will you consider reviewing the proposal before the deadline? Will you join us for a formal dinner on the 10th of November? Will you kindly please reply to confirm your attendance at the event? Will you accept our invitation to the gala event next season? Will you be our guest at the charity gala next Friday evening? Will you be our guest for the product launch event next month? Will you be able to attend the exhibition opening next Friday? Will you kindly please reply for the team building event this weekend? Will you be able to finalize the report by the end of the week? Will you attend the guest speaker event on the 8th of February? Will you consider joining us for the holiday party in December? Will you join us for a celebration dinner after the conference? Will you be able to assist with the report submission this week? Will you let me know if you need any help with the preparations? Will you confirm whether you can attend the team building event? Will you accept our invitation to the awards ceremony next month? Will you kindly accept our invitation to the dinner on the 12th? Will you kindly forward the invitation to the other team members? Will you let me know your availability for the meeting next week? Will you confirm the details of the project proposal by tomorrow? Will you kindly confirm your availability for the client meeting? Will you be able to attend the team celebration dinner next week? Will you kindly join us for the welcome dinner at the conference? Will you accept our invitation to the exclusive event next month? Will you be able to attend the conference reception this evening? Will you please let me know if you need any further clarification? Will you please ensure that the event space is reserved by Friday? Will you honor us with your presence at the reception on Saturday? Will you join us for an exclusive dinner with the keynote speaker? Will you consider being part of the panel discussion at the event? Will you kindly join us for a casual lunch on Wednesday afternoon? Will you consider being our guest at the event on the 20th of May? Will you kindly help us in arranging transportation for the guests? Will you kindly confirm the number of attendees for the conference? Will you be available to meet next week for the project discussion? Will you accept our invitation to the annual conference next month? Will you accept the invitation to the networking event this Friday? Will you be able to attend the reception after the awards ceremony? Will you please join us for the guest speaker session next Tuesday? Will you let me know if you are available for a quick call tomorrow? Will you be able to prepare the presentation slides for the meeting? Will you help me coordinate with the catering service for the event? Will you please share your opinion on the matter before the meeting? Will you please help us with arranging transportation for the event? Will you join us for a dinner party to celebrate the holiday season? Will you please ensure that the materials are distributed in advance? Will you consider attending our yearly strategy meeting next quarter? Will you be so kind as to approve this document by the end of the day? Will you consider joining us for the International Symposium in April? Will you join us for a tour of the new office building next Wednesday? Will you please consider joining us for the grand opening on May 15th? Will you be able to attend the exclusive VIP dinner on Friday evening? Will you be able to participate in the annual board meeting this year? Will you be able to attend our conference dinner on the 5th of January? Will you kindly accompany us for a day trip to the conference location? Will you join us for the unveiling of the new product line in December? Will you be available for the networking reception on the 14th of June? Will you kindly provide the requested information by the end of the day? Will you be our guest at the reception following the seminar on Tuesday? Will you please confirm if you can attend the client dinner on Thursday? Will you accept the invitation to our anniversary celebration next year? Will you accept our invitation to the monthly staff gathering on Friday? Will you kindly confirm your availability for the guest lecture next week? Will you be able to attend the seminar on digital transformation next week? Will you let me know if any additional information is needed for the report? Will you please ensure that all the materials are ready for the presentation? Will you be able to accept the invitation to the corporate retreat next year? Will you consider attending our special event for the opening of the new office? Future continuous tense. Explanation, uses, and common mistakes. 1. What is the future continuous tense? The future continuous tense is used to talk about actions that will be happening at a specific time in the future. It describes ongoing events that will be in progress at a certain point. 2. How to form the future continuous tense. Sentence structure, positive sentences, Subject plus will be plus verb-ing. Examples: I will be working at 5 p.m. She will be studying when you arrive. Negative sentences. Subject plus will not won't be plus verbing. Examples: he won't be sleeping at that time. We won't be watching TV later. Questions: will plus subject plus be plus verbing. Examples: will you be driving to work at 8 a.m.? Will they be waiting for us? 3. When to use the future continuous tense. A. Actions in progress at a specific time in the future. Used to talk about something that will be happening at a specific moment. Examples: this time tomorrow, I will be flying to Paris. At 9 p.m., she will be watching a movie. B. Polite or indirect questions about the future. Used to ask about future plans politely. Examples: will you be joining us for dinner? Will he be using the car this evening? C. Predicting the future, ongoing actions. Used to predict an action that will be in progress. Examples: don't call me at 10 a.m. I will be having a meeting. He will be studying for his exam all night. D. Emphasizing the duration of an action in the future. Used to show that something will happen over a period of time. Examples: I will be working on this project for the next few weeks. They will be traveling across Europe all summer. E. Actions that will happen naturally in the future. Used to describe something expected to happen without effort. Examples: the sun will be setting by the time we arrive. The guests will be arriving soon. 4. Common mistakes and how to fix them. A. Forgetting B before the ing verb. I will working at that time. I will be working at that time. B. Using the future continuous instead of the simple future. I will be call you later. I will call you later. C. Using the wrong question structure. Will be you studying tonight? Will you be studying tonight? D. Using will in time clauses. When you arrive, I will be sleeping. When you arrive, I will be asleep. Common time expressions used with the future continuous. At this time tomorrow, at this time tomorrow, I will be driving to work. At 10 p.m. she will be watching TV. At 10 p.m. In the evening they will be playing football in the evening. Next week, month, year, I will be working on a new project next month. While you are studying, I will be cooking. 6. Summary table. Use. Example. Action in progress at a specific future time. I will be sleeping at midnight. Polite or indirect future questions. Will you be attending the meeting? Predicting future ongoing actions. Don't call her. She will be working. Emphasizing duration of future actions. He will be traveling for a month. Naturally occurring future events. The sun will be setting soon. By understanding these rules, you will be using the future continuous tense correctly in no time. Future continuous tense. Use 1. Actions in progress at a specific time in the future. Used to talk about something that will be happening at a specific moment. Examples. Positive forms. At 7 a.m., she will be preparing breakfast. At 8 p.m., she will be checking her emails. At 9 p.m., she will be calling her parents. By noon, I will be replying to all emails. At 2 p.m., she will be packing her suitcase. At 6 a.m., he will be exercising at the gym. In an hour, he will be calling his manager. By this evening, he will be fixing the car. By summer, we will be renovating our house. At midnight, he will be flying to New York. By the time you call, she will be sleeping. At 5 a.m., we will be driving to the airport. By a.m., they will be catching their flight. At a.m., we will be checking into the hotel. At p.m., the doctor will be seeing patients. At sunrise, we will be leaving for our trip. At 11 p.m., we will be watching a documentary. At 9 p.m., I will be writing my daily journal. At 9 p.m., we will be listening to the concert. By 9 a.m., they will be leaving for their trip. At 4 p.m., she will be reviewing the documents. By Christmas, we will be decorating the house. By next summer, I will be improving my French. By the weekend, he will be finishing his novel. By next weekend, I will be attending a wedding. By noon, the workers will be repairing the road. By October, she will be applying for university. By next year, she will be leading a new project. By Monday, they will be starting their training. By morning, we will be reaching our destination. By March, they will be shifting to a new office. At midnight, they will be watching the fireworks. By dinner time, we will be cooking a special meal. By the time you arrive, we will be having coffee. By Friday, I will be organizing the office files. By next weekend, I will be preparing for my trip. At 2 p.m., she will be attending a conference call. Tomorrow morning, she will be jogging in the park. By next month, I will be completing my internship. By next weekend, we will be moving to a new house. At 10 p.m., she will be studying for her final exam. At 7 p.m., the guests will be arriving at the party. By midnight, he will be completing his assignment. By next Friday, I will be submitting my assignment. At 5 p.m., we will be reviewing the project progress. By this time tomorrow, she will be resting at home. By noon tomorrow, I will be delivering the package. By morning, I will be sending the report to my boss. By Sunday, she will be baking a cake for her sister. At 11 a.m., he will be consulting with the legal team. At this time next year, she will be living in Canada. At 7 p.m., the chef will be preparing the special dish. In the evening, we will be watching a movie together. By 3 p.m., she will be finalizing the contract details. At 5 o'clock, I will be waiting at the train station. In the afternoon, she will be shopping for groceries. By next summer, they will be traveling across Europe. By the time you wake up, I will be cooking breakfast. At midnight, she will be studying for her final exams. In a few minutes, he will be answering your questions. At 4 p.m., the children will be playing in the backyard. At 2 p.m., we will be discussing the marketing strategy. In the afternoon, I will be editing my research paper. At 3 p.m. tomorrow, she will be conducting an interview. By the time I return, you will be finishing your work. At 10 a.m., they will be planting new trees in the park. By next year, she will be teaching in another country. By next semester, he will be tutoring younger students. At noon, the students will be taking their final exams. In 2 hours, they will be playing football in the park. At 6 a.m., the team will be practicing for the tournament. In 3 days, they will be visiting their grandparents. In a couple of hours, he will be meeting the new client. By the end of the day, she will be wrapping up her work. At sunrise, they will be setting off on their road trip. At lunchtime, the staff will be discussing new policies. By this time next week, they will be traveling to France. At this time tomorrow, he will be driving to the airport. By next week, the company will be expanding its business. In a few weeks, they will be launching their new website. At the end of the week, we will be signing the agreement. At 10 a.m. tomorrow, I will be attending a business meeting. At 8 p.m. tonight, we will be having dinner with our guests. At this moment tomorrow, he will be giving a presentation. At this time tomorrow, he will be presenting his findings. By the end of the day, she will be sending the invitations. At 9 a.m., the employees will be attending a training session. By the end of the month, he will be working on a new project. Next summer, we will be exploring new business opportunities. At lunchtime, she will be having a meeting with the director. At this time next month, we will be moving into our new home. At a.m., the security guards will be patrolling the building. Tomorrow afternoon, I will be presenting my research findings. By the next decade, technology will be advancing even further. At this hour next week, he will be interviewing for a new job. By the end of this month, they will be launching a new campaign. At the same time next year, they will be launching a new product. At this time next year, we will be living in a different country. At this time tomorrow, they will be celebrating their anniversary. By the end of the semester, they will be submitting their projects. Negative forms. At 6 a.m., she will not be preparing breakfast. At 5 p.m., she will not be checking her emails. At 7 p.m., she will not be calling her parents. By noon, I will not be replying to all emails. At 2 p.m., she will not be packing her suitcase. At 6 a.m., he will not be exercising at the gym. In an hour, he will not be calling his manager. By this evening, he will not be fixing the car. By summer, we will not be renovating our house. At midnight, he will not be flying to New York. By the time you call, she will not be sleeping. At 5 a.m., we will not be driving to the airport. By 7 a.m., they will not be catching their flight. At 8 a.m., we will not be checking into the hotel. At 4 p.m., the doctor will not be seeing patients. At sunrise we will not be leaving for our trip. At 11 p.m. we will not be watching a documentary. At 9 p.m. I will not be writing my daily journal. At 9 p.m. we will not be listening to the concert. By 9 a.m. they will not be leaving for their trip. At 4 p.m. she will not be reviewing the documents. By Christmas, we will not be decorating the house. By next summer, I will not be improving my French. By the weekend, he will not be finishing his novel. By next weekend, I will not be attending a wedding. By noon, the workers will not be repairing the road. By October, she will not be applying for university. By next year, she will not be leading a new project. By Monday, they will not be starting their training. By morning, we will not be reaching our destination. By March, they will not be shifting to a new office. At midnight, they will not be watching the fireworks. By dinner time, we will not be cooking a special meal. By the time you arrive, we will not be having coffee. By Friday, I will not be organizing the office files. By next weekend, I will not be preparing for my trip. At 2 p.m., she will not be attending a conference call. Tomorrow morning, she will not be jogging in the park. By next month, I will not be completing my internship. By next weekend, we will not be moving to a new house. At 10 p.m., she will not be studying for her final exam. At 7 p.m., the guests will not be arriving at the party. By midnight, he will not be completing his assignment. By next Friday, I will not be submitting my assignment. At 5 p.m., we will not be reviewing the project progress. By this time tomorrow, she will not be resting at home. By noon tomorrow, I will not be delivering the package. By morning, I will not be sending the report to my boss. By Sunday, she will not be baking a cake for her sister. At 11 a.m., he will not be consulting with the legal team. At this time next year, she will not be living in Canada. At p.m., the chef will not be preparing the special dish. In the evening, we will not be watching a movie together. By 3 p.m., she will not be finalizing the contract details. At 5 o'clock, I will not be waiting at the train station. In the afternoon, she will not be shopping for groceries. By next summer, they will not be traveling across Europe. By the time you wake up, I will not be cooking breakfast. At midnight, she will not be studying for her final exams. In a few minutes, he will not be answering your questions. At 4 p.m., the children will not be playing in the backyard. At 2 p.m., we will not be discussing the marketing strategy. In the afternoon, I will not be editing my research paper. At 3 p.m. tomorrow, she will not be conducting an interview. By the time I return, you will not be finishing your work. At 10 a.m., they will not be planting new trees in the park. By next year, she will not be teaching in another country. By next semester, he will not be tutoring younger students. At noon, the students will not be taking their final exams. In 2 hours they will not be playing football in the park. At 6 a.m., the team will not be practicing for the tournament. In 3 days, they will not be visiting their grandparents. In a couple of hours, he will not be meeting the new client. By the end of the day, she will not be wrapping up her work. At sunrise, they will not be setting off on their road trip. At lunchtime, the staff will not be discussing new policies. By this time next week, they will not be traveling to France. At this time tomorrow, he will not be driving to the airport. By next week, the company will not be expanding its business. In a few weeks, they will not be launching their new website. At the end of the week, we will not be signing the agreement. At 10 a.m. tomorrow, I will not be attending a business meeting. At 8 p.m. tonight, we will not be having dinner with our guests. At this moment tomorrow, he will not be giving a presentation. At this time tomorrow, he will not be presenting his findings. By the end of the day, she will not be sending the invitations. At 9 a.m., the employees will not be attending a training session. By the end of the month, he will not be working on a new project. Next summer, we will not be exploring new business opportunities. At lunchtime, she will not be having a meeting with the director. At this time next month, we will not be moving into our new home. At 3 a.m., the security guards will not be patrolling the building. Tomorrow afternoon, I will not be presenting my research findings. By the next decade, technology will not be advancing even further. At this hour next week, he will not be interviewing for a new job. By the end of this month, they will not be launching a new campaign. At the same time next year, they will not be launching a new product. At this time next year, we will not be living in a different country. At this time tomorrow, they will not be celebrating their anniversary. By the end of the semester, they will not be submitting their projects. Question forms. Will she be preparing breakfast at 6 a.m.? Will she be checking her emails at 5 p.m.? Will she be calling her parents at 7 p.m.? Will I be replying to all emails by noon? Will she be packing her suitcase at 2 p.m.? Will he be exercising at the gym at 6 a.m.? Will he be calling his manager in an hour? Will he be fixing the car by this evening? Will we be renovating our house by summer? Will he be flying to New York at midnight? Will she be sleeping by the time you call? Will we be driving to the airport at 5 a.m.? Will they be catching their flight by 7 a.m.? Will we be checking into the hotel at 8 a.m.? Will the doctor be seeing patients at 4 p.m.? Will we be leaving for our trip at sunrise? Will we be watching a documentary at 11 p.m.? Will I be writing my daily journal at 9 p.m.? Will we be listening to the concert at 9 p.m.? Will they be leaving for their trip by 9 a.m.? Will she be reviewing the documents at 4 p.m.? Will we be decorating the house by Christmas? Will I be improving my French by next summer? Will he be finishing his novel by the weekend? Will I be attending a wedding by next weekend? Will the workers be repairing the road by noon? Will she be applying for university by October? Will she be leading a new project by next year? Will they be starting their training by Monday? Will we be reaching our destination by morning? Will they be shifting to a new office by March? Will they be watching the fireworks at midnight? Will we be cooking a special meal by dinner time? Will we be having coffee by the time you arrive? Will I be organizing the office files by Friday? Will I be preparing for my trip by next weekend? Will she be attending a conference call at 2 p.m.? Will she be jogging in the park tomorrow morning? Will I be completing my internship by next month? Will we be moving to a new house by next weekend? Will she be studying for her final exam at 10 p.m.? Will the guests be arriving at the party at 7 p.m.? Will he be completing his assignment by midnight? Will I be submitting my assignment by next Friday? Will we be reviewing the project progress at 5 p.m.? Will she be resting at home by this time tomorrow? Will I be delivering the package by noon tomorrow? Will I be sending the report to my boss by morning? Will she be baking a cake for her sister by Sunday? Will he be consulting with the legal team at 11 a.m.? Will she be living in Canada at this time next year? Will the chef be preparing the special dish at 7 p.m.? Will we be watching a movie together in the evening? Will she be finalizing the contract details by 3 p.m.? Will I be waiting at the train station at 5 o'clock? Will she be shopping for groceries in the afternoon? Will they be traveling across Europe by next summer? Will I be cooking breakfast by the time you wake up? Will she be studying for her final exams at midnight? Will he be answering your questions in a few minutes? Will the children be playing in the backyard at 4 p.m.? Will we be discussing the marketing strategy at 2 p.m.? Will I be editing my research paper in the afternoon? Will she be conducting an interview at 3 p.m. tomorrow? Will you be finishing your work by the time I return? Will they be planting new trees in the park at 10 a.m.? Will she be teaching in another country by next year? Will he be tutoring younger students by next semester? Will the students be taking their final exams at noon? Will they be playing football in the park in 2 hours? Will the team be practicing for the tournament at 6 a.m.? Will they be visiting their grandparents in 3 days? Will he be meeting the new client in a couple of hours? Will she be wrapping up her work by the end of the day? Will they be setting off on their road trip at sunrise? Will the staff be discussing new policies at lunchtime? Will they be traveling to France by this time next week? Will he be driving to the airport at this time tomorrow? Will the company be expanding its business by next week? Will they be launching their new website in a few weeks? Will we be signing the agreement at the end of the week? Will I be attending a business meeting at 10 a.m. tomorrow? Will we be having dinner with our guests at 8 p.m. tonight? Will he be giving a presentation at this moment tomorrow? Will he be presenting his findings at this time tomorrow? Will she be sending the invitations by the end of the day? Will the employees be attending a training session at 9 a.m.? Will he be working on a new project by the end of the month? Will we be exploring new business opportunities next summer? Will she be having a meeting with the director at lunchtime? Will we be moving into our new home at this time next month? Will the security guards be patrolling the building at 3 a.m.? Will I be presenting my research findings tomorrow afternoon? Will technology be advancing even further by the next decade? Will he be interviewing for a new job at this hour next week? Will they be launching a new campaign by the end of this month? Will they be launching a new product at the same time next year? Will we be living in a different country at this time next year? Will they be celebrating their anniversary at this time tomorrow? Will they be submitting their projects by the end of the semester? Future continuous tense, use to. Polite or indirect questions about the future. Use to ask about future plans politely. Examples. Positive questions. Will we be meeting again next week? Will she be cooking dinner tonight? Will he be buying a new phone soon? Will they be attending the wedding? Will he be driving to work tomorrow? Will she be working late this evening? Will she be booking the flights today? Will she be calling her parents later? Will they be watching the game at home? Will you be calling me when you arrive? Will she be taking her kids to the zoo? Will he be working from home next week? Will she be booking a table for dinner? Will he be learning to play the guitar? Will they be working overtime next week? Will he be taking his driving test soon? Will you be needing any assistance later? Will you be taking the same flight as us? Will you be waiting at the train station? Will he be fixing the car this afternoon? Will she be emailing us the details soon? Will he be performing in the talent show? Will they be waiting for us at the hotel? Will he be presenting his research paper? Will she be driving to the city tomorrow? Will he be joining the meeting virtually? Will she be making a speech at the event? Will she be writing a new book this year? Will she be joining us for dinner tonight? Will they be shopping for groceries later? Will he be playing the piano at the event? Will you be attending the meeting tomorrow? Will he be using the office this afternoon? Will they be traveling to Paris next month? Will they be opening a new store next year? Will you be practicing for the competition? Will you be bringing a dish to the potluck? Will you be enrolling in the online course? Will you be attending the networking event? Will you be painting the house this summer? Will he be bringing his guitar to the event? Will you be attending the seminar on Friday? Will she be helping us with the decorations? Will they be going to the beach this summer? Will he be giving a workshop on photography? Will she be picking up the kids after school? Will she be reading the book you recommended? Will you be staying in town for the holidays? Will he be writing the report by next Monday? Will you be bringing your camera to the trip? Will they be preparing for the test next week? Will we be celebrating our anniversary abroad? Will you be learning a new language next year? Will she be submitting her assignment on time? Will she be baking a cake for the celebration? Will she be finishing her painting this month? Will they be traveling to Europe for business? Will you be buying souvenirs during your trip? Will they be renting a car for their vacation? Will you be visiting your parents this holiday? Will she be attending yoga classes this summer? Will we be visiting the museum during our trip? Will she be bringing her children to the event? Will she be decorating the venue for the party? Will he be watching the football match tonight? Will you be meeting the client at their office? Will he be checking into the hotel before noon? Will you be donating to the charity fundraiser? Will you be wearing your new dress to the event? Will they be participating in the charity event? Will they be reviewing the budget proposals soon? Will you be checking your emails in the morning? Will you be writing a blog post about your trip? Will they be hosting a party for New Year's Eve? Will they be checking out the new cafe downtown? Will she be coming to the party with her husband? Will he be calling us before making the decision? Will they be cleaning the house over the weekend? Will they be training new employees this quarter? Will he be designing the website for the company? Will they be working on the new project together? Will he be explaining the new policy to the team? Will he be reviewing the contract before signing? Will they be staying at the hotel for the weekend? Will we be waiting for the guests at the entrance? Will you be speaking at the conference next month? Will you be helping your friend move this weekend? Will she be attending the job interview next week? Will she be going to the concert with her friends? Will they be volunteering at the community center? Will he be learning French before moving to Canada? Will they be launching the new product in December? Will you be choosing the restaurant for our dinner? Will she be looking after the pets while we're away? Will he be organizing the files before the deadline? Will they be celebrating their anniversary in Paris? Will she be explaining the report during the meeting? Will they be exploring the city after the conference? Will you be listening to the podcast on your way to work? Will we be discussing the new project in the next meeting? Negative questions. Will she not be meeting again next week? Will she not be cooking dinner tonight? Will he not be buying a new phone soon? Will they not be attending the wedding? Will he not be driving to work tomorrow? Will she not be working late this evening? Will she not be booking the flights today? Will she not be calling her parents later? Will they not be watching the game at home? Will you not be calling me when you arrive? Will she not be taking her kids to the zoo? Will he not be working from home next week? Will she not be booking a table for dinner? Will he not be learning to play the guitar? Will they not be working overtime next week? Will he not be taking his driving test soon? Will you not be needing any assistance later? Will you not be taking the same flight as us? Will you not be waiting at the train station? Will he not be fixing the car this afternoon? Will she not be emailing us the details soon? Will he not be performing in the talent show? Will they not be waiting for us at the hotel? Will he not be presenting his research paper? Will she not be driving to the city tomorrow? Will he not be joining the meeting virtually? Will she not be making a speech at the event? Will she not be writing a new book this year? Will she not be joining us for dinner tonight? Will they not be shopping for groceries later? Will he not be playing the piano at the event? Will you not be attending the meeting tomorrow? Will he not be using the office this afternoon? Will they not be traveling to Paris next month? Will they not be opening a new store next year? Will you not be practicing for the competition? Will you not be bringing a dish to the potluck? Will you not be enrolling in the online course? Will you not be attending the networking event? Will you not be painting the house this summer? Will he not be bringing his guitar to the event? Will you not be attending the seminar on Friday? Will she not be helping us with the decorations? Will they not be going to the beach this summer? Will he not be giving a workshop on photography? Will she not be picking up the kids after school? Will she not be reading the book you recommended? Will you not be staying in town for the holidays? Will he not be writing the report by next Monday? Will you not be bringing your camera to the trip? Will they not be preparing for the test next week? Will we not be celebrating our anniversary abroad? Will you not be learning a new language next year? Will she not be submitting her assignment on time? Will she not be baking a cake for the celebration? Will she not be finishing her painting this month? Will they not be traveling to Europe for business? Will you not be buying souvenirs during your trip? Will they not be renting a car for their vacation? Will you not be visiting your parents this holiday? Will she not be attending yoga classes this summer? Will we not be visiting the museum during our trip? Will she not be bringing her children to the event? Will she not be decorating the venue for the party? Will he not be watching the football match tonight? Will you not be meeting the client at their office? Will he not be checking into the hotel before noon? Will you not be donating to the charity fundraiser? Will you not be wearing your new dress to the event? Will they not be participating in the charity event? Will they not be reviewing the budget proposal soon? Will you not be checking your emails in the morning? Will you not be writing a blog post about your trip? Will they not be hosting a party for New Year's Eve? Will they not be checking out the new cafe downtown? Will she not be coming to the party with her husband? Will he not be calling us before making the decision? Will they not be cleaning the house over the weekend? Will they not be training new employees this quarter? Will he not be designing the website for the company? Will they not be working on the new project together? Will he not be explaining the new policy to the team? Will he not be reviewing the contract before signing? Will they not be staying at the hotel for the weekend? Will we not be waiting for the guests at the entrance? Will you not be speaking at the conference next month? Will you not be helping your friend move this weekend? Will she not be attending the job interview next week? Will she not be going to the concert with her friends? Will they not be volunteering at the community center? Will he not be learning French before moving to Canada? Will they not be launching the new product in December? Will you not be choosing the restaurant for our dinner? Will she not be looking after the pets while we're away? Will he not be organizing the files before the deadline? Will they not be celebrating their anniversary in Paris? Will she not be explaining the report during the meeting? Will they not be exploring the city after the conference? Will you not be listening to the podcast on your way to work? Will we not be discussing the new project in the next meeting? Future continuous tense, use 3. Predicting the future ongoing actions. Used to predict an action that will be in progress. Examples. Positive forms. At noon tomorrow, I will be taking a break. Next month, they will be traveling to Japan. Next year, I will be visiting new countries. In a few minutes, I will be calling you back. In the afternoon, I will be going to the gym. In a few months, I will be starting a new job. Next year, I will be studying abroad in Spain. In an hour, they will be starting the meeting. Next month, we will be renovating the kitchen. In a month, I will be celebrating my birthday. At 10 p.m. tonight, she will be reading a book. Next week, I will be taking some time off work. In a few days, they will be painting the house. By next week, he will be preparing for his exam. In the evening, we will be going out for dinner. By next week, I will be moving into a new house. At 11 p.m. tonight, I will be finishing my work. Next weekend, we will be hiking in the mountains. Next month, she will be hosting a birthday party. Next week, they will be going on a business trip. Next weekend, I will be meeting some old friends. Tomorrow morning, I will be meeting with the team. In 2 hours, we will be walking through the park. At 6 a.m. tomorrow, I will be jogging in the park. At 3 p.m. tomorrow, I will be attending a webinar. Next week, she will be working on a new assignment. At o'clock tonight, he will be attending a party. By the end of the day, I will be finishing my work. At 9 a.m. tomorrow, they will be opening the store. Next weekend, I will be attending a music festival. Next summer, we will be spending time at the beach. This time next year, I will be volunteering abroad. In the coming weeks, we will be expanding our team. In a few minutes, I will be joining the video call. At 5 a.m. tomorrow, we will be boarding the flight. At 1 p.m. tomorrow, we will be having a team lunch. Tomorrow morning, he will be attending a conference. By next year, he will be graduating from university. In the summer, they will be traveling across Europe. By 3 p.m. tomorrow, he will be finishing the report. Next month, I will be launching my new online store. At 5 p.m. tomorrow, I will be driving home from work. Next Friday, we will be flying to Hawaii for vacation. By next year, we will be launching a new product line. At 10 a.m. tomorrow, she will be giving a presentation. Next Friday, we will be attending the wedding ceremony. In a few days, we will be traveling to the countryside. At 7 a.m. tomorrow, we will be leaving for the airport. At 8 p.m. tonight, they will be playing a soccer match. By next week, I will be wrapping up my current project. At 5 p.m. tomorrow, we will be cooking dinner together. At 9 p.m. tonight, we will be watching the documentary. Next year, we will be opening a new office in New York. Tomorrow evening, she will be performing at the concert. At 8 a.m. tomorrow, she will be leaving for the airport. At 10 p.m. tonight, they will be watching a live stream. By next year, she will be taking a sabbatical from work. At 7 p.m. tonight, they will be watching a movie at home. At 4 p.m. tomorrow, she will be visiting her grandmother. At 4 p.m. tomorrow, they will be rehearsing for the play. Tomorrow evening, I will be attending a networking event. At 6 p.m. tomorrow, she will be attending her yoga class. This time next year, I will be living in a different city. Tomorrow afternoon, they will be setting up for the event. By tomorrow evening, they will be preparing for the party. At 2 p.m. tomorrow, we will be discussing the new project. Next year, we will be launching a new app. This time next month, she will be studying for her finals. At noon tomorrow, I will be picking up lunch for the team. This time next week, they will be visiting their relatives. At 2 p.m. tomorrow, she will be doing her grocery shopping. By 10 a.m. tomorrow, she will be finishing her presentation. Tomorrow at 9 o'clock, they will be conducting an interview. This time tomorrow, they will be working on the new project. By this time tomorrow, she will be finishing her final exam. Tomorrow morning, I will be meeting my mentor for a session. In 2 hours, they will be preparing for their presentation. Next week, we will be attending a training session together. By next week, they will be finalizing the new business plan. At 8 a.m. tomorrow, we will be having breakfast at the hotel. By the end of the month, they will be launching their new app. At this time tomorrow, we will be celebrating our anniversary. At 1 p.m. tomorrow, we will be having lunch at the restaurant. At 9 a.m. tomorrow, they will be attending a training session. By the end of the week, I will be moving into a new apartment. At 3 p.m. tomorrow, we will be discussing the project progress. At 5 p.m. tomorrow, she will be having a meeting with her boss. At 6 p.m. tonight, we will be having a video call with friends. In a month, they will be celebrating their wedding anniversary. At noon tomorrow, you will be eating lunch with your colleagues. This time next year, they will be running a successful business. At 11 a.m. tomorrow, we will be having a meeting with a client. At 7 p.m. tomorrow, they will be having dinner at the restaurant. Tomorrow afternoon, I will be attending a workshop on leadership. At 9 p.m. tonight, I will be writing the final draft of my paper. At p.m. tomorrow, she will be attending her doctor's appointment. By this time next year, they will be working in a different office. Tomorrow morning, I will be attending a meeting with my supervisor. This time next week, we will be presenting our findings to the board. At 4 p.m. tomorrow, we will be having a meeting to discuss the strategy. Negative forms. At noon tomorrow, I will not be taking a break. Next month, they will not be traveling to Japan. Next year, I will not be visiting new countries. In a few minutes, I will not be calling you back. In the afternoon, I will not be going to the gym. In a few months, I will not be starting a new job. Next year, I will not be studying abroad in Spain. In an hour, they will not be starting the meeting. Next month, we will not be renovating the kitchen. In a month, I will not be celebrating my birthday. At 10 p.m. tonight, she will not be reading a book. Next week, I will not be taking some time off work. In a few days, they will not be painting the house. By next week, he will not be preparing for his exam. In the evening, we will not be going out for dinner. By next week, I will not be moving into a new house. At 11 p.m. tonight, I will not be finishing my work. Next weekend, we will not be hiking in the mountains. Next month, she will not be hosting a birthday party. Next week, they will not be going on a business trip. Next weekend, I will not be meeting some old friends. Tomorrow morning, I will not be meeting with the team. In 2 hours, we will not be walking through the park. At 6 a.m. tomorrow, I will not be jogging in the park. At 3 p.m. tomorrow, I will not be attending a webinar. Next week, she will not be working on a new assignment. At 6 o'clock tonight, he will not be attending a party. By the end of the day, I will not be finishing my work. At 9 a.m. tomorrow, they will not be opening the store. Next weekend, I will not be attending the wedding ceremony. In a few days, we will not be traveling to the countryside. At 7 a.m. tomorrow, we will not be leaving for the airport. At 8 p.m. tonight, they will not be playing a soccer match. By next week, I will not be wrapping up my current project. At 5 p.m. tomorrow, we will not be cooking dinner together. At 9 p.m. tonight, we will not be watching the documentary. Next year, we will not be opening a new office in New York. Tomorrow evening, she will not be performing at the concert. At 8 a.m. tomorrow, she will not be leaving for the airport. At 10 p.m. tonight, they will not be watching a live stream. By next year, she will not be taking a sabbatical from work. At p.m. tonight, they will not be watching a movie at home. At 4 p.m. tomorrow, she will not be visiting her grandmother. At 4 p.m. tomorrow, they will not be rehearsing for the play. Tomorrow evening, I will not be attending a networking event. At 6 p.m. tomorrow, she will not be attending her yoga class. This time next year, I will not be living in a different city. Tomorrow afternoon, they will not be setting up for the event. By tomorrow evening, they will not be preparing for the party. At 2 p.m. tomorrow, we will not be discussing the new project. Next year, we will not be launching a new app for smartphones. This time next month, she will not be studying for her finals. At noon tomorrow, I will not be picking up lunch for the team. This time next week, they will not be visiting their relatives. At 2 p.m. tomorrow, she will not be doing her grocery shopping. By 10 a.m. tomorrow, she will not be finishing her presentation. Tomorrow at o'clock, they will not be conducting an interview. This time tomorrow, they will not be working on the new project. By this time tomorrow, she will not be finishing her final exam. Tomorrow morning, I will not be meeting my mentor for a session. In 2 hours, they will not be preparing for their presentation. Next week, we will not be attending a training session together. By next week, they will not be finalizing the new business plan. At 8 a.m. tomorrow, we will not be having breakfast at the hotel. By the end of the month, they will not be launching their new app. At this time tomorrow, we will not be celebrating our anniversary. At 1 p.m. tomorrow, we will not be having lunch at the restaurant. At 9 a.m. tomorrow, they will not be attending a training session. By the end of the week, I will not be moving into a new apartment. At 3 p.m. tomorrow, we will not be discussing the project progress. At 5 p.m. tomorrow, she will not be having a meeting with her boss. At 6 p.m. tonight, we will not be having a video call with friends. In a month, they will not be celebrating their wedding anniversary. At noon tomorrow, you will not be eating lunch with your colleagues. This time next year, they will not be running a successful business. At 11 a.m. tomorrow, we will not be having a meeting with the client. At 7 p.m. tomorrow, they will not be having dinner at the restaurant. Tomorrow afternoon, I will not be attending a workshop on leadership. At 9 p.m. tonight, I will not be writing the final draft of my paper. At 3 p.m. tomorrow, she will not be attending her doctor's appointment. By this time next year, they will not be working in a different office. Tomorrow morning, I will not be attending a meeting with my supervisor. This time next week, we will not be presenting our findings to the board. At 4 p.m. tomorrow, we will not be having a meeting to discuss the strategy. Question forms. Will I be taking a break at noon tomorrow? Will they be traveling to Japan next month? Will I be visiting new countries next year? Will I be calling you back in a few minutes? Will I be going to the gym in the afternoon? Will I be starting a new job in a few months? Will I be studying abroad in Spain next year? Will they be starting the meeting in an hour? Will we be renovating the kitchen next month? Will I be celebrating my birthday in a month? Will she be reading a book at 10 p.m. tonight? Will I be taking some time off work next week? Will they be painting the house in a few days? Will he be preparing for his exam by next week? Will we be going out for dinner in the evening? Will I be moving into a new house by next week? Will I be finishing my work at 11 p.m. tonight? Will we be hiking in the mountains next weekend? Will she be hosting a birthday party next month? Will they be going on a business trip next week? Will I be meeting some old friends next weekend? Will I be meeting with the team tomorrow morning? Will we be walking through the park in 2 hours? Will I be jogging in the park at 6 a.m. tomorrow? Will I be attending a webinar at 3 p.m. tomorrow? Will she be working on a new assignment next week? Will he be attending a party at 6 o'clock tonight? Will I be finishing my work by the end of the day? Will they be opening the store at 9 a.m. tomorrow? Will I be attending the wedding ceremony next weekend? Will we be traveling to the countryside in a few days? Will we be leaving for the airport at 7 a.m. tomorrow? Will they be playing a soccer match at 8 p.m. tonight? Will I be wrapping up my current project by next week? Will we be cooking dinner together at 5 p.m. tomorrow? Will we be watching the documentary at 9 p.m. tonight? Will we be opening a new office in New York next year? Will she be performing at the concert tomorrow evening? Will she be leaving for the airport at 8 a.m. tomorrow? Will they be watching a live stream at 10 p.m. tonight? Will she be taking a sabbatical from work by next year? Will they be watching a movie at home at 7 p.m. tonight? Will she be visiting her grandmother at 4 p.m. tomorrow? Will they be rehearsing for the play at 4 p.m. tomorrow? Will I be attending a networking event tomorrow evening? Will she be attending her yoga class at 6 p.m. tomorrow? Will I be living in a different city this time next year? Will they be setting up for the event tomorrow afternoon? Will they be preparing for the party by tomorrow evening? Will we be discussing the new project at 2 p.m. tomorrow? Will we be launching a new app for smartphones next year? Will she be studying for her finals this time next month? Will I be picking up lunch for the team at noon tomorrow? Will they be visiting their relatives this time next week? Will she be doing her grocery shopping at 2 p.m. tomorrow? Will she be finishing her presentation by 10 a.m. tomorrow? Will they be conducting an interview at 9 o'clock tomorrow? Will they be working on the new project this time tomorrow? Will she be finishing her final exam by this time tomorrow? Will I be meeting my mentor for a session tomorrow morning? Will they be preparing for their presentation in 2 hours? Will we be attending a training session together next week? Will they be finalizing the new business plan by next week? Will we be having breakfast at the hotel at 8 a.m. tomorrow? Will they be launching their new app by the end of the month? Will we be celebrating our anniversary this time tomorrow? Will we be having lunch at the restaurant at 1 p.m. tomorrow? Will they be attending a training session at 9 a.m. tomorrow? Will I be moving into a new apartment by the end of the week? Will we be discussing the project progress at 3 p.m. tomorrow? Will she be having a meeting with her boss at 5 p.m. tomorrow? Will we be having a video call with friends at 6 p.m. tonight? Will they be celebrating their wedding anniversary in a month? Will you be eating lunch with your colleagues at noon tomorrow? Will they be running a successful business this time next year? Will we be having a meeting with the client at a.m. tomorrow? Will they be having dinner at the restaurant at 7 p.m. tomorrow? Will I be attending a workshop on leadership tomorrow afternoon? Will I be writing the final draft of my paper at 9 p.m. tonight? Will she be attending her doctor's appointment at 3 p.m. tomorrow? Will they be working in a different office by this time next year? Will I be attending a meeting with my supervisor tomorrow morning? Will we be presenting our findings to the board this time next week? Will we be having a meeting to discuss the strategy at 4 p.m. tomorrow? Future continuous tense. Use for. Emphasizing the duration of an action in the future. Used to show that something will happen over a period of time. Examples. Positive forms. They will be studying together all day. I will be studying for my exams all night. She will be painting the house all weekend. I will be taking a break for the next hour. They will be cleaning the house all weekend. We will be rehearsing for the play all week. She will be baking cookies for the next hour. We will be visiting museums all day tomorrow. I will be meeting clients all morning tomorrow. I will be cooking dinner for the entire evening. She will be attending meetings all day tomorrow. She will be working on her presentation all day. We will be working on the new campaign all week. I will be running errands for the next few hours. She will be studying for the exam all night long. I will be reading the book for the next few days. He will be fixing the car for the next few hours. I will be cooking lunch for the entire afternoon. We will be camping for the weekend in the forest. I will be learning how to cook for the next hour. I will be working late tonight to finish the task. I will be exercising at the gym for the next hour. They will be packing their bags for the whole day. She will be jogging in the park for the next hour. He will be learning French for the next 6 months. We will be waiting for our orders for another hour. He will be coaching the team for the whole weekend. I will be traveling for work for the next few days. They will be taking the bus for the next 2 hours. He will be running the show for the next 2 hours. She will be answering emails for the whole morning. She will be singing in the choir for the next hour. I will be working from home for the next few months. We will be celebrating our anniversary all day long. I will be looking after the kids for the entire day. We will be walking in the park for an hour tomorrow. I will be helping my parents for the next 2 weeks. We will be exploring the city for the next few days. They will be spending the day at the beach tomorrow. I will be planning the event for the next few weeks. They will be decorating the venue for the whole day. We will be waiting for the rain to stop for an hour. He will be attending a conference for the whole week. They will be studying in the library for 3 hours. We will be traveling to Japan for the next 2 weeks. We will be discussing the proposal for the next hour. He will be painting the fence for the next few hours. I will be writing a blog post for the next 2 hours. They will be doing a deep cleaning for the whole day. She will be painting her house for the next few days. I will be preparing for the party for the whole week. She will be reading the novel for the entire weekend. They will be rehearsing their lines for the next week. She will be writing the report for the next 2 hours. She will be doing her homework for the next few hours. We will be cleaning the office for the entire morning. I will be taking my dog to the park for the next hour. I will be spending the afternoon studying for my test. He will be attending the party for the entire evening. By this time next year, I will be living in a new city. We will be working on the report for the next 2 days. He will be organizing the event for the next 2 weeks. They will be attending a wedding all day next Saturday. I will be practicing my presentation for the next hour. We will be waiting for the bus for more than 30 minutes. We will be running the marathon for the next 4 hours. They will be hiking through the mountains for 2 weeks. They will be preparing for the presentation all morning. We will be relaxing by the pool for the whole afternoon. They will be cleaning the garage for the next few hours. I will be catching up on emails for the next 30 minutes. I will be focusing on my project for the next few hours. They will be practicing for the upcoming event all week. I will be helping my friend move for the next 2 hours. He will be playing the guitar at the concert for an hour. We will be preparing for the meeting the whole afternoon. She will be working on the new project for the next week. They will be staying in the hotel for the entire weekend. They will be shopping for gifts for the entire afternoon. I will be meeting with colleagues for the next few hours. I will be having lunch with my friends for the next hour. We will be working on the website for the next 2 weeks. She will be practicing for the concert for the next week. We will be sitting in the meeting for the next 2 hours. He will be attending the workshop for the next 2 hours. She will be working on the project for the next few hours. She will be rehearsing for the play for the next few days. She will be shopping for groceries for the whole afternoon. We will be traveling on a road trip for the next 5 days. They will be attending the seminar for the next 3 days. She will be playing soccer for 2 hours tomorrow afternoon. They will be attending their training for the next few days. They will be traveling across Europe for the next 2 months. By this time tomorrow, I will be sitting in the waiting room. I will be attending a conference for the entire day tomorrow. They will be staying at the beach house for the entire summer. She will be taking care of her grandmother for the next month. We will be traveling for the next month to different countries. We will be doing research for the project for the next few days. She will be babysitting her younger siblings for the whole afternoon. Negative forms. They will not be studying together all day. I will not be studying for my exams all night. She will not be painting the house all weekend. I will not be taking a break for the next hour. They will not be cleaning the house all weekend. We will not be rehearsing for the play all week. She will not be baking cookies for the next hour. We will not be visiting museums all day tomorrow. I will not be meeting clients all morning tomorrow. I will not be cooking dinner for the entire evening. She will not be attending meetings all day tomorrow. She will not be working on her presentation all day. We will not be working on the new campaign all week. I will not be running errands for the next few hours. She will not be studying for the exam all night long. I will not be reading the book for the next few days. He will not be fixing the car for the next few hours. I will not be cooking lunch for the entire afternoon. We will not be camping for the weekend in the forest. I will not be learning how to cook for the next hour. I will not be working late tonight to finish the task. I will not be exercising at the gym for the next hour. They will not be packing their bags for the whole day. She will not be jogging in the park for the next hour. He will not be learning French for the next 6 months. We will not be waiting for our orders for another hour. He will not be coaching the team for the whole weekend. I will not be traveling for work for the next few days. They will not be taking the bus for the next 2 hours. He will not be running the show for the next 2 hours. She will not be answering emails for the whole morning. She will not be singing in the choir for the next hour. I will not be working from home for the next few months. We will not be celebrating our anniversary all day long. I will not be looking after the kids for the entire day. We will not be walking in the park for an hour tomorrow. I will not be helping my parents for the next 2 weeks. We will not be exploring the city for the next few days. They will not be spending the day at the beach tomorrow. I will not be planning the event for the next few weeks. They will not be decorating the venue for the whole day. We will not be waiting for the rain to stop for an hour. He will not be attending a conference for the whole week. They will not be studying in the library for 3 hours. We will not be traveling to Japan for the next 2 weeks. We will not be discussing the proposal for the next hour. He will not be painting the fence for the next few hours. I will not be writing a blog post for the next 2 hours. They will not be doing a deep cleaning for the whole day. She will not be painting her house for the next few days. I will not be preparing for the party for the whole week. She will not be reading the novel for the entire weekend. They will not be rehearsing their lines for the next week. She will not be writing the report for the next 2 hours. She will not be doing her homework for the next few hours. We will not be cleaning the office for the entire morning. I will not be taking my dog to the park for the next hour. I will not be spending the afternoon studying for my test. He will not be attending the party for the entire evening. By this time next year, I will not be living in a new city. We will not be working on the report for the next 2 days. He will not be organizing the event for the next 2 weeks. They will not be attending a wedding all day next Saturday. I will not be practicing my presentation for the next hour. We will not be waiting for the bus for more than 30 minutes. We will not be running the marathon for the next 4 hours. They will not be hiking through the mountains for 2 weeks. They will not be preparing for the presentation all morning. We will not be relaxing by the pool for the whole afternoon. They will not be cleaning the garage for the next few hours. I will not be catching up on emails for the next 30 minutes. I will not be focusing on my project for the next few hours. They will not be practicing for the upcoming event all week. I will not be helping my friend move for the next 2 hours. He will not be playing the guitar at the concert for an hour. We will not be preparing for the meeting the whole afternoon. She will not be working on the new project for the next week. They will not be staying in the hotel for the entire weekend. They will not be shopping for gifts for the entire afternoon. I will not be meeting with colleagues for the next few hours. I will not be having lunch with my friends for the next hour. We will not be working on the website for the next 2 weeks. She will not be practicing for the concert for the next week. We will not be sitting in the meeting for the next 2 hours. He will not be attending the workshop for the next 2 hours. She will not be working on the project for the next few hours. She will not be rehearsing for the play for the next few days. She will not be shopping for groceries for the whole afternoon. We will not be traveling on a road trip for the next 5 days. They will not be attending the seminar for the next 3 days. She will not be playing soccer for 2 hours tomorrow afternoon. They will not be attending their training for the next few days. They will not be traveling across Europe for the next 2 months. By this time tomorrow, I will not be sitting in the waiting room. I will not be attending a conference for the entire day tomorrow. They will not be staying at the beach house for the entire summer. She will not be taking care of her grandmother for the next month. We will not be traveling for the next month to different countries. We will not be doing research for the project for the next few days. She will not be babysitting her younger siblings for the whole afternoon. Question forms. Will they be studying together all day? Will I be studying for my exams all night? Will she be painting the house all weekend? Will I be taking a break for the next hour? Will they be cleaning the house all weekend? Will we be rehearsing for the play all week? Will she be baking cookies for the next hour?